Right, start with the formal bit. What happened?
They had a player who wasn't well on Tuesday. I think he tested not long after that. He came back positive in the week. They had another player who, of his own accord, went and got a private test, travelled with the team, and then it came back positive at about 7:45 this morning. They've turned up to play and told me, and I refused to play the game because I don't think it's right. And under the current world that we live in, we're constantly getting told by the powers that be about social distancing, about showing respect, about showing a bit of understanding of what's going on around us, and we're not as an industry different to other people. So why would I? We've got 6 of our players whose wives are pregnant. I don't care. I'd rather give other people points if that means that my players are going to be at risk at any stage. So yeah, they still want to play, and obviously the EFL wishy-washy in best words, not a great term or words to use, but they were especially today, and it was called off. And again, the ludicrous aspect, we're not different to Premier League people. We're people, and the people are expecting us to go into competition, and people are expecting us to get into close contact with people, and to travel on buses and to stay in hotels and to prepare right for the players' welfare. We need to be tested. And if that shouldn't fall at the foot of football clubs who are already struggling with the lack of fans and the funds that are unavailable at this moment in time, it shouldn't fall at the foot of the government. There's a PFA who have a responsibility for the welfare of their players. Yeah. Again, the EFL and the PFA are letting our industry down, and I don't know who it is. I know there's some good people at the EFL who do things right and want things to be done, but when are they going to stand up and literally listen to what's going on? We're telling them we need help now. Yeah. We need testing. We need protocols in place. I know the clubs aren't doing it right either, and that's not them. There's other teams that haven't done it right with dressing rooms that we've had in recent weeks that aren't being nowhere near good enough. We have to do it right, so we have to fit the bill to make sure that how we eat, how we train, how we travel is done correctly. And we did everything last week. We were prepared to go into a game last week without James Henry, because his little one got tested and he got tested, Elliot Moore, Sam Long, Cameron Brannigan, Mark Sykes. Yeah. And all of them players travelled separately, just in case. And when they were negative, and you come back into the group. And that cost us money, but we believe in players' welfare, and we believe in stopping this coronavirus, moving forward and becoming more aggressive within different communities and within different age brackets, and making sure that we're as safe as we possibly can. Yeah. We have a duty of care, and people need to bloody wake up, start testing. PFA, get off your arses and do something about it. It's not acceptable. I don't care whether the boss of the PFA doesn't like what I say. I don't care anymore. They're a shambles. They need to get their act together and look after their players. It's not down to us, and hopefully we can get something done where players feel a lot safer going into competition. It happens at the Premier League. They get tested, and right away that can reduce the rate of the infection within their core group of people. But we're not getting tested, and we're going into competition, like I say, week in, week out. Something has to change, Chris. It's not right. And it's last week we can laugh and joke over coaches, we can laugh and joke over little things that don't go quite right. This is players' welfare and health, and the family's health, and that's not something we can now just ignore and move forward. Somebody's got to stand up and take responsibility for this now.